Green flag. White Horse Tuning and Dyno, USRA Modified, heat race number 1. Jack Sarton on the outside. Pulls out to about a half a car length lead over to second place, Casey Fowler in that number 64. Oh, right here on the front straightaway. A late entry, the 1J of Peyton Johansson. And he is hard into the front straightaway wall right here. Literally right in the opening. That is the finish line, by the way, folks. That opening in the wall is the finish line, not the flag stand. That opening in the wall is the finish line.
Actually, the finish line is there, but the transponder line is just to the left side of that opening. We run them underneath. You see a little green cap here. Well, you probably can't see it, but runs across the track. That's where the transponder line, that's where the lines are that sets them off. Happy to have that Blaine scoreboard, by the way. Happy to have them on this year.
Sarton wasting no time, trying to clear himself of the pack. About a 3-car length advantage coming off turn 2 down the back straightaway into 3. Casey Fowler continues to run in second. Troy Tyndall in the 98 runs in third. Fourth spot, that's Michael Rhodes in the number 70. Excuse me, fourth now, the number 12 running second in points here at Devil's Bowl. That's Johnny Philpott Jr. And rounding out the top 5 is the number 70 of Michael Rhodes. Fowler pushes up the racetrack, kind of opens the door for Tyndall. He pulls within a car length as they come off turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Jack Sarton continues to lead. Casey Fowler in second. Troy Tyndall running in third. Sarton starting to open it up. On the 64, Casey Fowler. Troy Tyndall in the 98 runs in third. Johnny Philpott Jr. a distant fourth. The race for second as they come off turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Troy Tyndall right there, taking a peek to the inside of the 64 of Casey Fowler. Nothing doing white flag out on White Horse Tuning and Dyno, USRA Modified, heat race number 1.
Okay.
Checkered flag this time. Jack Sarton going to win it in the number 47. Second spot's going to go to the 64 of Casey Fowler. Third, the number 98. Troy Tyndall in fourth. The number 12 car of Johnny Philpott Jr. With a call of heat race number 2 for your White Horse Tuning and Dyno USRA Modifieds. Here's Smoking Joe Casper.
Thank you, Pete. Outside of him, out of Wheels Point, it's the 45J of Michael Jackson. Bringing up the rear in that fourth row will be the 38T of TJ Tullison out of Bevins, Texas. Green's flying, it's time to go racing. Jason Sarton moving out to about a 4-car length lead over the 27 of Glass. Glass on the inside, Dunn on the outside. Dunn moves down to the inside. They come across the line. It's Sarton, Glass, Dunn, Jackson, Dosher, and Tullison. Leading lap 2 by about 2 car lengths, but it looks like the Dunn in the 88 XXX is going to catch the 17 of Sarton. Trailing in third. Oh, Dunn. Oh, don't know what broke on that car, but it's yellow. Have no clue what took place. Looked like something on the front broke. Get my binoculars out here. No? I think it's, I can't tell what that car is. Looks like Tullison in the 38T. Green's out. It's time to go racing again. Dunn on the high side. Sarton out front by about a 5-car length lead. It's Sarton, Jackson. Dunn's already back up to 4th, but he's got a bad pushing problem with that car tonight. This lap around will be halfway. At the halfway point out front, it's the 17 of Sarton. Second's Glass, third's Jackson, fourth's Dunn, fifth's Tullison, sixth is Dosher. And I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm not real sure. Sarton way out front. You've got the 27 of Glass and the 45 of Jackson, kind of racing side by side, holding up the 88 of Dunn. They got 3 laps left to see if they can catch Sarton. I don't know if this is going to happen or not. Dunn's trying to make it happen. Coming out of turn 4 to take that 2 laps to go signals the 17 of Sarton. It's Sarton, Jackson, Glass, Dunn. Jackson gets way high, gives the opportunity to Dunn to move down underneath. Now Dunn's on the top side down the back straightaway next to Glass. He moves past Glass, gets the push out of the car, takes over second place. White flag coming out for the 17 of Sarton. Right now it's the second going to the 88 of Dunn. Don't think he's got enough time to catch Sarton. Down into turn 3. Sweeping through the gray clay of Devil's Bowl. Out of turn 4, looking at the checkered flag. It's the 17 of Jason Sarton. Second going to the 88 XXX of Clyde Dunn Jr. Third to the 27 of Dylan Glass. Fourth to the 45J of Michael Jackson. And with that, I'm going to turn it back over to my buddy here, Pete Horonas.
Green flag. Well, 3 wide at the back for a second. But it's Tommy Davis Jr. in the 17 car out in front. Don Jensen out of Terrell runs in second. Kevin Haslip in the number 74 runs in third. All 3 of these cars feature winners here at Devil's Bowl Speedway. The top 3 have all visited Platinum Collision Victory Lane here at Devil's Bowl Speedway. Tommy Davis Jr. started on the point, keeps it on the point. Here comes Don Jensen down to the inside, and he has been known to kind of put that bumper, kind of give you that little nudge to push you up the racetrack in that 23. As Kevin Haslip in the 74 now takes a peek to the outside of the 23 as they go into turn number 3, takes over that second spot. Here comes Rick Murray, started all the way on the back up to 4th in that number 8. Now he looks to the outside. Problems, I think, for Don Jensen in that number 23. Here comes the 6M of Jeff Jones. Yep, there's problems for the 23. He's going to pull it off the racetrack this time. Tommy Davis Jr. out in front. Kevin Haslip now within about a couple of car lengths as they work off turn number 2 down the front straightaway. Or excuse me, back straightaway. Front straightaway, back straightaway, every straightaway. Tommy Davis Jr. white flag. one more time around the Devil's Bowl Speedway. Tommy Davis Jr. off turn number 4, and then number 17, checkered flag. Your winner, Tommy Davis Jr. Second spot going to the 74 of Kevin Haslett. Third, the number 8 of Rick Murray. And fourth, the 6M of Jeff Jones. That's where they finish up. Heat race number 1 for your USRA factory stocks. Heat race number 2 in the staging area.
They'll be coming through 3. They'll pass that point. It's green flag. It's time to go racing. Green flag is out. Throw a blanket over the top 4 right now, going through turns 1 and 2. 3 wide down the back straightaway. Three wide off of 4, little shoving going on out front. 37 of Bo Meeks. Then you got the 71M of Tommy McKinley, the 22J of Jerry Cowart, then the 123 of Dustin Choate. Your top 4 at this time. McKinley getting underneath the 37 of Meeks. Got a new leader coming down the front straightaway. The lead lap 1. This is 71M of Tommy McKinley. Bubba Meeks in the 37 trying to hang on, but McKinley inching away from him. Then you got the 22J of Jerry Cowart. Got a little push there on that 3rd position. That's going to give the 123 of Choate a chance to come up on him, try and take that 3rd position away from him. There it is, Dustin Choate moving underneath the 22J of Jerry Cowart to take over. That's 3rd position. Cowart's holding, trying to keep him from getting around, but to no avail. Out of turn 4, looking at 2 laps to go. It's the 71M of Tommy McKinley. Then you got the 37 of Bubba Meeks, the 123 of Dustin Choate, the 22J of Jerry Cowart, the 17T of Dustin Thomas, the 1 cent of Darby Shelby, and the 12 of Jeff Oster. White flag coming out. They'll have one more time to get around this racetrack. McKinley's just got to hang on just one more lap to get that heat race win. Down the back straightaway, Meeks has got his foot on the floor. He is trying to catch him to no avail. Into turn 3, it's the 71M of Tommy McKinley all by himself. Coming out of turn 4, looking at that checkered flag, it's the 71M of Tommy McKinley. Second going to the 37 of Bubba Meeks. Third to the 123 of Dustin Choate. Fourth to the 22J of Jerry Cowart. You got the 17T of Dustin Thomas, the 1 cent of Darby Shelby, and the 12 of Jeff Oster.
All right, 2 by 2. Here we go. Green flag out. McMacken on the point. McMacken out in front. Michael Oliver hangs on to that 2nd spot in the 1-0. The number 3 car, Raven Culp, runs in 3rd with Dalton Stevens, last year's Firecracker 50 feature winner, running in 4th. McMacken opening up a pretty good lead on Michael Oliver, and that 1-0 in second. The race for third, Stevens down to the inside, trying to get by the 3 of Raven Culp. Culp holding him off for now as they come off turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Stevens putting the pressure on the 3 car of Raven Culp with 2 laps to go here in heat race number 1 for the sprint cars. McMacken out in front. Michael Oliver still hanging on to that second spot. White flag in the air, white flag in the air. Raven Culp in the number 3 runs in third. The 99X Dalton Stevens in fourth. Checker flag, your winner. Your winner, the 41M, Steve McMacken. Michael Oliver in the 1-0 runs second. The 3 car of Raven Culp runs in third. The 99X of Dalton Stevens finishes in fourth. And then Weston Gorham and that 71W rounds out the top 5 here in heat race number 1 for your IMCA Race Saver sprint cars.
They're coming out of turn 4 with the tire going up from that with the orange cone. They can start anywhere in that area. The first car, the pole sitter, starts the race, and he starts when he goes. It's time to go. Green flag waving. It's time to go racing. Hannah out front. It's Hannah, Kliss, Ramey, Dowdy, Bloxham, Vetter, and Stone. Tucker Dowdy getting underneath the M1 of Kevin Ramey to take over that third position. 2 laps down, your leader, the 82 of Joshua Hannah. And it's Mark Kliss, Tucker Dowdy, Kevin Ramey, Robert Vetter, Hunter Bloxham, and Briley Stone in that order. Tucker Dowdy trying to make a move underneath the 09 of Kliss to no avail. We'll see what happens when he gets to the turn here. Kliss trying to keep it down low, trying to keep Dowdy from going on the inside. Kliss gets high. Tucker Dowdy's going to pull him coming off of turn 2 right here. Dowdy takes over that second position down the back straightaway. He's got his eyes set on the 82H of Joshua Hannah. They got 3 laps to go. Hannah has got his foot on the floor. Here comes Tucker Dowdy. Looks like we got a yellow. Oh, looks like Hunter Bloxham. I don't know. Did he hit something? No, I don't know. All right. We are patiently waiting. I can't believe these sprint cars. They are the slowest of the bunch on pacing. Hannah, he's on it. Let's see what happens when they get down the back straightaway into turn 3. See if there's anybody caught anybody else. Right now it's Hannah out front, then the 2X of Dowdy. 3 is a good corner for Dowdy. He's always carries a lot of speed right there. We'll see if he's able to catch him. Looks like he's going to the outside. Hannah moves to the outside. Down the back straightaway, you can see Tucker Dowdy pulling up on him going into the turn. Hannah's got to hold it low because Dowdy will get underneath him right here. White flag coming out. Dowdy's going to make a charge on the outside. Then he'll move down to the inside. Hannah thought he'd block him, but I don't think it's going to work. Tucker Dowdy taking over the lead down the back straightaway. Relegating Hannah to second. Checkered flag coming out for the 2X of Tucker Dowdy. Second going to the 82H of Joshua Hannah. Third to the 09 of Mark Kliss. Fourth to the M1 of Kevin Ramey. Then you got the V8 of Vetter, the 33 of Stone, and the 4B of Hunter Bloxham.
Looking good. Green flag in the air. Woo! Got a little crazy down there in turn 1 and 2. Marcus Thomas in the 10G out in front. Nestrick in that number 4 trying to reel him in. You can start to see the track starting to change a little bit, getting a little dry through the center over here in turn number 1. Jaden Brown, the 00, runs in 3rd. 6M of Blake Mallory in 4th. And up to 5th, the number 4 car, Austin Mundy. Mundy dives down to the inside, trying to pick up that 4th spot. Nothing doing coming off turn 2. Down the back straightaway, the 4 car, Austin Mundy, our point leader here in the 2021 racing season here at Devil's Bowl, is the 75 car, or excuse me, the 78, Michael Merrill, off the track. G Marcus Thomas continues to lead, about a 6-car length advantage over the 4 car of Heath Nestrick. Jaden Brown, the 00, runs in 3rd, and the 4 car of Austin Mundy in 4th. You want to get into that feature. You want to get into that 50-lap feature. You do not want to have to run the B to get into it. 2 laps to go, 2 laps to go. White flag in the air one more time around Devil's Bowl Speedway for the 10G of Marcus Thomas. Checkered flag, your winner, Marcus Thomas in the 10G. Heath Nestrick finishes in 2nd. The 00, Jaden Brown, runs 3rd. 4th spot, the number 4 of Austin Mundy. That's the way they finish up heat race number 3 for your IMCA Race Saver Sprint cars.
All right, as they poke their way through 3. Here we go. We're looking right there. They can go. It's green. It's time to go. And the 45 moves out into the lead, getting into turn 1 by himself as the 45. Then you got Edsel Miller in the 17. Then Chip Graham in the 5 car. Follows Edwards down the back straightaway to take over that 2nd position. 3rd is going to be the 49 of Fifield right now, but he's battling with the 17 of Edsel Miller going into turn 1. It's the 45 of Edwards, the 5 of Graham, the 49 of Fifield, the 17 of Edsel Miller, the 15 of Courtney. Edwards holding on to about a 10-car length lead over the 5 of Chip Graham. Three laps in, and it's still Edwards, Graham, Fifield, Edsel Miller, Courtney, DeBick, and Smith. This time when they come around, they will be looking at the 2 laps to go sign. Edwards, your leader. 2 to go. Edwards, Graham, Fifield, Edsel Miller, Courtney, DeBick, and Smith. White flag out for Edwards. He's got one more time around. All right, out of turn 4, looking at the checkered flag, it's the 45 of Martin Edwards, 2nd going to the 5H of Chip Graham, 3rd to the 49 of Fifield, 4th to the 17 of Edsel Miller. Then you have the 15 of Courtney, the 18 of DeBick, and the 18S of Austin Smith.
Inside the 15, that'll be Josh Graham out of Carrollton. 4th row on the inside, that'll be the 6 car, Tandy Burris out of Mesquite, and the 33 of Pepper Kirkendall out of Venus. Green flag is out. Heat race number 1, Everclear Autoglass USRA Limited Modified. Eric Luttrell in the number 11 out in front. Josh Graham in that number 15 falls in line into second. Tonight, of course, all these classes drew in for position. That determined your starting position in the heat race. You got to draw a number. That determined where you started. Now Graham down to the inside. Taps the back of the number 11. Eric Luttrell, our point leader in the Everclear Auto Glass. USRA Limited Modifieds continues to lead. Graham right there in second. Here comes Scott Prather. And the number 22 as Graham pulls alongside the 11 down the back straightaway. Graham with the advantage as they go into turn number 3. Josh Graham, new leader, coming off turn number 4. Josh Graham, now that number 15 leads. Eric Luttrell runs in second. Scott Prather, and that 22 runs a distant third. Fourth spot, the 99D, that's Darrell Franklin. White flag in the air, white flag for the 15 at Graham. Checkered flag, your winner, the 15 car. Josh Graham, Eric Luttrell finishes in second. Scott Prather comes home in third, with Darrell Franklin in the 99D coming home in fourth.
Wally Beatty in the 75. Jeff's dad is in the 19R on the back row. Richard McGivney, been racing for a million years. Out of turn 4, we got a green flag. It's time to go racing. Into turn 1, McGivney on the inside, Beatty on the outside. McGivney trying to hold him low. Beatty takes the lead out the back straightaway. Coming out of turn 4 to complete the first lap, it's the 75 of Beatty out front, 19 of McGivney, of Jeff McGivney in second, but you got Chase Raymond in that one car trying to pull up on him. Chase Raymond now taking over that second position. Here comes the 12J of Jeff Strapp. Take over that third position, relegating the 19 of Jeff McGivney to fourth. Out front is the 75 of Wally Beatty. Then it's Chase Raymond, Jeff Strapp, Jeff McGivney, Kenneth Reed, Dawson Grimes, Richard McGivney, and Stephen Morrow in the 40 car, bringing up the rear. All right, your leader still down the back straightaway, the 75 of Wally Beatty. Followed not too closely by the one car of Chase Raymond. Then you'll have the 12J of Jeff Strapp, Jeff McGivney, Kenneth Reed, Dawson Grimes, Richard McGivney, and Stephen Burrow. That's how they run halfway through. Excuse me. We got 2 laps. Watch white. That was 3/4 of the way through. White flag's out. Well, he's got to hold on for one more round. He's halfway through that round now. Into turn 3. Coming out of turn 4, looking at that checkered flag, it's the 75 of Wally Beatty. Second going to the 1 of Chase Raymond. Third to the 12J of Jeff Strapp. Fourth to the 19 of Jeff McGivney. Then you got the 36 of Kenneth Reed, the 11 of Dawson Grimes, the 19R of Richard McGivney, and the 40 of Stephen Morrow.
Williams in that white number 5 with the orange lettering on the side. Out in front, Joe Content. And the number 17 runs in second. The 69X of Kane Buckmeyer runs in third. Up to fourth, here he comes, the 25C running second in points. Up to fourth. Simpson taking it, peek down to the inside. Joe Content feeling the heat from the 69X of Buckmeyer as they go into turn number 3. Problems for the 5, up in smoke. Watch out, here they come off turn number 4. Caution on the Speedway. The 5 car, Brandon Williams, was out in front, and that's what they say. They usually run best right before they go.
That is what they say.
And the number 5 coming to a stop, Brandon Williams. Wow. Lights out, lights out. Clearing that truck up at the top of turn 3. Green flag out. Here's Cody Smith making the hard charge on the outside. New leader coming off turn number 2. Ever since he's gotten in that car, it's done what it pretty much done with everybody else, and that's win. Cody Smith off turn number 4. He'll be looking at the white flag this time. White flag in the air for Cody Smith. Joe Content runs in second. Kane Buckmeyer in that 69 car runs in third. And the 56, Stephen Ashcraft, runs in fourth. Here he is, 25C, pins it to the bottom of 3, keeps it tied off of 4. Checkered flag, your winner, the 25C, that's Cody Smith. Second spot, Joe Content in the 17. Third, the 69X of Kane Buckmeyer. Fourth, the 56 car of Stephen Ashcraft. 33 will be Briley Stone. The 63 car of David Burke out of Arlington. The 78 car, that'll be Michael Merrill out of Royce City. The 14B, that'll be Robert Byram. The 4B will be Hunter Bloxham. The 40 car, Curtis Gabriel. The 18S, Austin Smith. The 4X of Heath Nestrick. Here we go, last chance to get into the Firecracker 50. 15 laps. Top 8 transfer to the feature. We all make it through turn number 1 and 2. Looks like problems for the number 78. Michael Merrill falls to the back. Off turn number 4, the 17. Matt Etzelmiller leads. Matthew Holt in that 16P runs in second. The 12 car, or the 15 car of Taylor Courtney runs in third. Last chance to get in. Right now, hanging on to that 8th and final transfer spot is the 4B of Hunter Bloxham. Where is it? So the 14B of Robert Byram, he's our 8th and final transfer spot. He comes off turn number 2. Our leader's out here in front. Matt Etzelmiller. Matthew Holt falls to third as the 12 car of Taylor Courtney. Went to second, couldn't hang on to it. Holt comes back, puts the slide job on. Courtney comes back on the inside. Taylor Courtney now problems for the 16P. He's in the show. You just got to keep it there. Opening the door for Weston Gorham in that 71W. Gorham now up to third. Holt goes to fourth. David Burke in fifth. Heath Nestrick in sixth. Robert Byram in seventh. And Briley Stone in eighth. Checking out on this one, Matt Etzelmiller out of Fort Worth. Matt Etzelmiller now starting to get into some lap traffic. Taylor Courtney runs in second. Weston Gorham in third. Matthew Holt in fourth. Fifth spot, the 63, David Burke. Austin Smith, the 18S, runs in sixth. Devin DeBrick in that number 18. Two to go for Matt Etzelmiller. Taylor Courtney continues to run in second. Weston Gorham runs in third. Off turn number 4 down the front straightaway. One more time around the Devil's Bowl Speedway for the 17 of Matt Etzelmiller. Goes to the top side of 2, down the back straightaway. He's going to be in the Firecracker 50 coming off turn number 4. Matt Etzelmiller going to win this one. Punches his ticket in the Firecracker 50. Second spot going the 15 car of Taylor Courtney. Third, Weston Gorham in the 71W. Fourth spot, the number 63 of David Burke. Fifth, Matthew Holt. Sixth going to be the 18 of Devin DeBrick. Then the 14B of Robert Byram. And Briley Stone in that 33.
All right, your front row. Tyndall and Philpott, keep an eye on them. When they get to that first tire there with the cone in it, they are allowed to go. It's green flag. It's time to go racing. The green flag is waving down the front straightaway, side by side, into turn 1. Taking the lead will be the 12 car of Johnny Philpott. Here comes the 17 of Jason Sarton. On the top side, it's going to be the 88 Triple X. Oh, Sarton coming in hard on the inside of the 12 car of Philpott going into turn 1. And Sarton on the inside, Philpott on the outside. And there goes the 88 Triple X of Clyde Dunn up on the top side. A little bit of push, caused him a little problem right there. He got into the fluff. He'll try and make it again coming out here. We'll see if Philpott tries to block him on the top side. Clyde Dunn pushed up again, got in the fluff again. Down the back straightaway. It's still a battle for that first place. Sarton on the inside. But Philpott holds on coming down the front straightaway. It's Philpott, Sarton, Tyndall, Sarton, and Dunn. Your top 4 right now. Casey Fowler in the 64 car, bringing up that in that 5th position. 6th position, excuse me. Philpott on the outside, Sarton on the inside. They're both trying to work to make that track work. It's Philpott, Sarton, Tyndall, Dunn, Fowler, Sarton, Jackson. Tollison, Glass, Rhodes, Johansson, and Teskey. Sarton trying to get underneath the 12 car. He's still fighting with Philpott. It's Philpott and Sarton up front, still battling for that lead position. Sarton on the inside, just to the door panel of the 12 of Philpott. Philpott goes high, Sarton is low. Here we go, coming off of turn 4, your leader still. Halfway through this race is the 12 car of Johnny Philpott Jr. Down the back straightaway, Philpott is still hanging on by a thread. Sarton gets underneath, Philpott on the top side. Dunn still having some problems with that fluff. Seems to catch his car, not working quite right for him. Looks like the 82X of Greg Teskey moving off the speedway. Oh, look up in between here. What is going on? What happened there? Lap car. They're pulling around a lap car. Oh, lap car goes down. Tyndall took him out. Here comes the Casey Fowler. The 64 car got him. We're yellow. All right, that's Peyton Johansson, and is that the 64 of Fowler? Yes, that is the 64 of Casey Fowler. Couldn't get clear of him. Looks like he's going to try and get it going. There he is. Both of them get them going again. We'll see if Johansson pulls in or goes to the pit. He is pulling into his pit. All right. It's green. It's time to go. Dunn is wasting no time. He's going to the top. He's going to try and hook that cushion, see if he can get there and get it done quick. Here comes Dunn down the back straightaway, tapping Philpott on the rear bumper just a little bit. Says, hey, buddy, I'm coming through. Honk, honk. Here he comes. Dead heat at the line. Transponder says it was Philpott. Then Dunn. Dunn's got the lead now going down the back straightaway. It's Dunn, Philpott, Sarton, Tollison, Rhodes. Dunn out front with a little body damage on the front window post on the passenger side. Seems to have taken flight. All right, Dunn has moved out to about a 20-car length lead over the 12 car of Philpott. Then you got the 17 of Jason Sarton. Then it's Tollison in the 31T, 38T, the 70 of Rhodes, the 27 of Glass, the 45J of Jackson, and the 1, I believe that's Johansson. Nope, that's not Johansson. Yeah, it is Johansson. The other one pulled off the racetrack. So now there's only one on the racetrack. White flag coming out for Clyde Dunn. Sarton still working on the 12 car Philpott for that second position. Coming out of turn 4, looking at the checkered flag. It's the 88 XXX of Clyde Dunn Jr. Second place is going to go to the 12 car of Johnny Philpott Jr. Third to the 17 of Jason Sarton. Fourth to the 38T of Tollison. And looks like Sarton, it got the best of him, but it didn't get the best of him until after the race was over. So now we got a factory stock, USRA factory stock A main, moving out onto the speedway to give you that call. My good friend Pete the Fast Greek Horonis.
There's Clyde Dunn Jr., winner in the White Horse Tuning and Dyno USRA Modifieds. Dustin Thomas in that 17T. Pacing him. Green flag. Oh, 3 wide down the front straightaway. Little bumper tag going on in between a couple of them. Here comes the 17 of Tommy Davis Jr. down to the inside. Up to fourth is the 6M of Jeff Jones out in front. Jeff Jones kind of drifts up, opens the door for Mike Meeks. Here comes the 123, Dustin Choate. Choate down to the inside, feature winner here a couple of weeks ago. Now getting a little tap on the back bumper down the back straightaway from the 17 of Tommy Davis Jr. Down to the inside of the number 37. Mike Meeks continues to hang on to that second spot. Jeff Jones, that 6M out in front. Here comes Tommy Davis Jr. down to the inside. Pulls alongside, can't make the move. Meeks jumps up the racetrack in that number 37, but right there is the 17 car of Tommy Davis Jr. Tries to take it down to the inside, nothing doing. Dustin Choate goes to fourth. Here's Rick Murray in that number 8 car up to fifth. Kevin Haslip in that number 74 also getting into the mix. And then the 71M of Tommy McKinley. Excuse me, the 71M of Cody Smith. Cody Smith in that 71M taking a peek to the outside of the 123. Trying to get up to fourth as the 123 of Dustin Choate continues to hang on to that spot. Great feature racing here for the USRA factory stocks. 3 wide coming off turn 2. Side by side for that second spot, Tommy Davis Jr. trying to wrestle it away from Mike Meeks. He's got it coming off turn number 4. Maybe laying over on that right side just a little bit. Watch for a little bit of smoke coming from the 17. And now here comes Mike Meeks. Back to the inside. Tommy Davis Jr. fighting back. As the 123 of Dustin Choate continues to hang on in fourth. Cody Smith in that 71M tries to pull alongside, opens the door for Rick Murray in the number 8. Trying to get that 5th spot away. Jeff Jones missing a great race for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and 6th, 7th, and 8th. As he's checking out on this one. Jeff Jones continues to lead. Tommy Davis Jr. in 2nd. Mike Meeks in 3rd. 4th spot continues to be the 123 of Dustin Choate, and rounding out the top 5, the 71M of Cody Smith. 6th spot, the 8 car, Rick Murray. 2 laps to go for the 6M of Jeff Jones. White flag in the air for the 6M of Jeff Jones. Tommy Davis Jr. continues to run in 2nd with Mike Meeks in that 37 3rd. Now up to 4th, the 71M of Cody Smith. Here comes Rick Murray in that number 8. Last lap, money lap, coming off turn number 4. Your winner, the 6M of Jeff Jones. 2nd spot going to be the 17 car, Tommy Davis Jr. 3rd, Cody Smith in that 71M. Woo! 4th, Mike Meeks and Rick Murray round out your top 5. Wow! Give them a hand, folks, as they come off turn number 4. There's your winner, the 6M, Jeff Jones. Wow, great feature for the factory stocks.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Next out on the Speedway, it'll be the Everclear Autoglass USRA Limited Modifieds. Thanks to Everclear Autoglass bumping up the first 3 spots.
24 entries in the Everclear Auto Glass. USRA Limited Modifieds takes the green. It's time to go 15 laps around Devil's Bowl Speedway. Jeff Strapp driving in hard, going to the top. Chase Raymond getting into him up there. Down the back straightaway, it's Josh Graham. Looks like Wally Beatty has got problems. Your heat race winner there. Don't know what it is, but don't know if he's going to make it off. Down the front straightaway to lead the first lap, it's the 15 car of Josh Graham. Then you got the 25C of Cody Smith. Oh, looks like Strapp got off. Taking a little venture off the side. He's still having problems. Out front right now, it's the 15 of Graham. Then you got the 25C of Smith, the 1 of Chase Raymond, the 69X of Kane Buckmeyer, the 11 of Eric Luttrell, the 17 of Joe Content, the 56 of Ashcraft, the 33 of Kirkendall, the 36 of Reed, the 99D of Franklin, the 19 of Jeff McGibney. Then you got the other 11G, or other 11 cars, Dawson Grimes. Look here, we got a lead change. Cody Smith, oh, looks like Josh Graham has got some problems. Your leader has just dropped to 4th place, went off the top end. You have a new leader. It's the 25C of Cody Smith. It's Smith, Raymond, Buckmeyer, Graham, Luttrell, Content, Ashcraft, Kirkendall, Reed, oh, looks like the 15 of Josh Graham has pulled off the speedway. Got motor problems. Some kind of problem caused him to pull off. 15 off the racetrack. All right, we're already in. The leader is already into lap cars. Keep your eye on the 25C. Yellow flag is out for, I'm not sure what. Okay, when I know what the yellow is for, I will let you know. Was it that car there, the 10S of Justin Simpson? Was it not on the track? What did he say? All right, the yellow came out for the 10S that you see going down inside the pit lane there. He's dumping fluid all over the racetrack. 5 features that 25C has won here this year. 5 features. Keep your eye on him. Green flag's waving. It's time to go racing for the Everclear. USRA Limited Modified feature is back underway with 6 laps down, 9 to go. All right, coming out of turn 2, it's the 25C of Cody Smith and the 69X of Kane Buckmeyer, the 11 of Eric Luttrell, the 1 of Chase Raymond, the 17 of Joe Content, the 56 of Ashcraft, the 33 of Kirkendall, the 36 of Reed, the 99 of Franklin, the 67 of Matt Goswick. Oh, about 3 wide going into turn 1 there. That could get a little bit sketchy. Out front with about a 10-15 car lead is the 25C of Cody Smith. Race for 4th between the 17 of Content and the 1 of Raymond. See who gets that one. Raymond on the outside, Content on the inside. Content's got the faster line. We'll see if Raymond holds on. Raymond holds it down, pinches him off, holds on to that spot. Raymond gets up next to Luttrell. Luttrell takes off. Out front, it's the 25C of Cody Smith. Then you got the 69X of Kane Buckmeyer, the 11 of Eric Luttrell, the 1 of Chase Raymond, the 56 of Ashcraft, the 17 of Content. Content battling with the 56 of Ashcraft right now. Meanwhile, out front is the 25C, the 11 of Eric Luttrell, and the 1 of the 1 of Raymond, having a little bit of banging going on. Raymond got a little bit sideways. That gave about a 4-car length lead. One of the McGibneys is off on the top side. I don't know if it's 19 or 19R, but he's off. Out front, 25C of Smith. Kane Buckmeyer in second. Oh, Chase Raymond gets up underneath the 11 of Eric Luttrell. Eric didn't even know he was there until he banged him, and he kept going, but it sure messed up the 1 of Chase Raymond. But he's got a long way to come from the back, and he's only got 5 laps to do it, so I think he got a little bit hurt on that one. Martin could have held off the throttle just a little bit. He can go anytime after he gets to that cone. He is the starter of the race. Green flag's out. It's time to go. We'll get these last 5 laps in. Kane Buckmeyer trying to hold on to that second position. Eric Luttrell's right there. Here comes Content on the inside in the 17 car. Then you got the 56 of Ashcraft. Little bit of banging going on getting through that turn. On the outside, Eric Luttrell takes over that second place. Here comes Joe Content in the 17, trying to take that third away from the 69X of Kane Buckmeyer. Meanwhile, out front, that 25C car of Cody Smith just keeps on keeping on. It's Smith, Luttrell, Buckmeyer, Ashcraft, Content, Franklin, Kirkendall. Kirkendall just got passed by Goswick. And you got Reed and Grimes back there battling. White flag's out for the 25C of Cody Smith. One more time is all it's going to take. He's got that 25C hooked up and going. Coming out of turn 4, looking at the checkered flag, it's the 25C of Cody Smith. Second going to the 11 of Luttrell, third to the 69X of Buckmeyer, fourth to the 56 of Ashcraft, fifth to the 17 of Content. Goswick coming up there. All of the rest of it, I'm going to let the judges hash that one out because I'm not going to take a chance. Now,
looking for that side-by-side start coming off turn number 4. Here we go, green flag. Woo! Cars all over the racetrack. Watch out. The 18 off the track. Back straightaway. I believe that's the 63 car, if I'm not mistaken. David Burke out of Arlington. Lights out. Complete restart. Looking good, looking good, looks good, looks good. Money to the outside, picks up the early lead. Tucker Dowdy falls in line in second. Martin Edwards side by side for third. Martin Edwards now up to third. Fourth spot to 5 of Chip Graham. Here comes Marcus Thomas up to 4th in that 10G. Remember, lap 25, we're going to have a fuel stop. Lap 25, 50 laps. There's a long, long way. We're just now getting started. Oh, watch out. Whoa. Caution on the Speedway. Caution on the Speedway. So the 14B of Robert Byram going around. And they did touch the 16P of Matthew Holt, trying to figure out if he's got any damage to that car, but he did not stop. But Robert Byram out of Fort Worth, checking it out to see if he can restart, but it looks like, I'm thinking they're telling him that he might be broke. 2 laps in the book. 48 to go. Pushing off the 45. He'll join the back of the pack. Leader's coming off turn number 4. Marcus Thomas diving down to the bottom. Slides up the racetrack, falls in line in 3rd. Chip Graham in 4th. There's Austin Mundy in the number 4 out in front with a 2X of Tucker Dowdy running in 2nd. Justin Fifield in that 49 rounds out the top 5. McMacken in the 41M gets a little high. The 3 of Raven Culp gets by. Long way to go. Track's going to change. Who's got the setup that's going to win this tonight and go to Platinum Collision Victory Lane? Austin Mundy leads them off turn number 4. Tucker Dowdy in 2nd with Marcus Thomas in 3rd. Chip Graham in 4th. Justin Fifield rounds out the top 5. Raven Culp running in 6th. Seventh, the 99X of Dalton Stevens. 8th, the 41M, Steve McMacken. 9th, Jared Brown in the 00. Austin Mundy fixing to catch him. Caution, caution, caution. Michael Oliver in the 10 coming to a stop at the top of turn number 1. Back on the gas. Fifield trying to put the slide job on the 5 at Chip Graham. Nothing doing, falls back in line. Track's going to change, setups are going to change. Over 50 laps here at the Devil's Bowl Speedway in the Firecracker 50. Here comes Dalton Stevens. He won it last year. Up to 5th as Austin Mundy continues to lead. Tucker Dowdy in 2nd. The 10G Marcus Thomas in 3rd. Chip Graham in that number 5 in 4th. Dalton Stevens in 5th. And here comes the 3 of Raven Culp getting by the 49. Up to 6th. Remember, a fuel stop at a lap 25. Problems for Fifield. Off the racetrack. Can he get it cleared? And he is cleared. That'll put the 99X up to 4th. Here comes Raven Culp. And then number 3. Austin Mundy in that number 4 sees the 10 of Michael Oliver right in front of him. Oh, problems for the 16P. Drips up the racetrack, comes right back down in front of the 09 car. Mark Cliff. Oh, Michael Oliver once again. Oh! So also the 2X coming to a stop up at the top of turn number 1 up there. He'll tag the back. But the caution was for the 10 of Michael Oliver. That's why he's off the track. Green flag. Still early on. Marcus Thomas putting a huge slide job on the 4 of Austin Mundy. Pinches him down, coming off turn number 2. New leader as they come off turn number 4. Marcus Thomas out in front. Austin Mundy right there in 2nd spot. He'll put the slide job on. Nothing doing. Chip Graham runs in 3rd. Here comes the 99X. Dalton Stevens up to 4th. Raven Culp and that number 3 rounding out the top 5. 6th spot, the 41M. Steve McMacken. 7th, the M1. Here he comes with Kevin Ramey. 8th spot, the 12 car. That's Taylor Courtney. And the V8 of Robert Vetter in 9th. Marcus Thomas continues to lead. In that white 10G, Austin Mundy in second. Chip Graham runs in third. Track's gonna change. Marcus Thomas leads them off turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Oh, problems over here. Oh, we have one upside down, the 16P. Red flag, red flag. So we're 4 cars down. All right. Marcus Thomas continues to lead, but Austin Mundy in that number 4, not letting him get away. Chip Graham continues to run in third, with a 99X of Dalton Stevens in fourth. Raven Culp in that number 3 rounding out the top 5. Kevin Ramey in the M1 and 6. 7th, the 41M, Steve McMacken. 8th, the number 15, Taylor Courtney. 9th, the V8 of Robert Vetter. Oh, Jaden Brown in the 00 trying to make a move on the 6M of Blake Mallory. Not able to make it stick. Problems for the 45 of Martin Edwards. Gets a little bit high over here in 3 and 4. There's your leader down the front straightaway into turn number 1, the 10G of Marcus Thomas. Closing in on lap 25. Everybody taking the high line around here. The 10G, Marcus Thomas putting some cars a lap down, trying to make the slide job work. Here comes Austin Mundy. Lap traffic definitely going to play a part in this one. Who's going to get that Smiley's Racing Products bonus money at lap 25? Marcus Thomas continues to lead. There's Austin Mundy in second. Chip Graham continues to run in third. There has not been a change. Dalton Stevens in fourth. Raven Culp rounding out the top 5. Graham goes to the bottom side of the racetrack, slows up, trying to put the slide job on. That allows Dalton Stevens and that 99X to get right on his back bumper. He cuts across. Chip Graham goes high. Oh, Dalton Stevens. Here it is, lap 25. Halfway. Halfway right here. Caution. We're going to bring all of them right here on the front straightaway. We're going to gas them up, or should I say methanol them up. Of course, that's our 2020 champion leading right there.
Right.
The 10G. And then right behind him, you got our point leader for this year, Austin Mundy in the number 4. And then Dalton Stevens right there in the 99X. The 5 of Chip Graham. The 3 of Raven Culp. The 1M of Kevin Ramey.
All right, we're looking. It's M1.
M1 of Kevin Ramey. Green flag.
Watch him into turn 1. Austin Bundy pulling up on the rear bumper, the 10G of Marcus Thomas. Marcus Thomas moves down, says no way, not yet. All right, as they complete the first lap, it's Thomas, Mundy, Stevens, Graham, Raven Cup making a slide job, did not work. Pulled one on Graham, didn't make it. Austin Mundy tried the same on Marcus Thomas, did not make it. So out front's the 10G of Marcus Thomas. Then you got the 4 of Austin Bundy, the 99 of Dalton Stevens, the 5H of Chip Graham, the 3 of Raven Cup, the M1 of Kevin Ramey, the 15 of Taylor Courtney. Martin Edwards taking over that positions from the 6M of Blake Mallory. All right. There's some racing going on. Looks like we could get a challenge for second here shortly. Dalton Stevens trying to pull up on the rear bumper of the 4 car of Austin Mundy. There is racing all over the track. Blake Mallory's trying to pull up on the 45 of Martin Edwards. Meanwhile, looks like the 18 has pulled off on the top side of the Speedway. Top of turn 2. Top of turn 2 looks to be the 18, I think. The 18, would that be, it's just the plain 18, if I'm not mistaken. Devin DeBrick? No? Yeah, that's Devin DeBrick. That's right. In that 18. 30 laps down, 20 to go. Oh, Thomas trying to play some games there at the beginning. Remember, they got to watch out for that cone. And I'm racing everywhere. Oh, getting a little high there. Marcus Thomas and the 10G out front. Austin Bundy. Martin Edwards trying to pull a slide job on the 15 of Courtney to no avail. Here comes Blake Mallory trying to take another spot from Edwards. Mallory on the inside, Edwards on the top side, into the fluff there a little bit, caused him to slow down just a bit. Martin Edwards on the inside, trying to take a position away from Mallory. Didn't work. Out of turn 4, your leader, the 10G of Marcus Thomas. Austin Mundy still chasing him. Dalton Stevens chasing Mundy. Chip Graham, Kevin Ramey, Raven Cup, Taylor Courtney. Martin Edwards getting underneath. Looks like we got somebody out in the field. Heath Nestrick gets it back on the racetrack, and we're still going. Heath Nestrick and now the 18 of DeBrick. Again off the racetrack. I think he may be trying to go ahead and pull off right now. And the 18 of DeBrick pulls off the Speedway. Meanwhile, up front with 35 laps down, the 10G of Marcus Thomas still in the lead. Austin Mundy still in second. Dalton Stevens hanging on to third. Chip Graham a distant fourth. Kevin Ramey trying to pull up in fifth place, trying to get that fourth from Chip Graham. All right, your leader is now about to start pulling into lap traffic. And it getting a little dicey with the 09 of Cliffs there. Thomas moves in, moves to the top side, slide job on the 09 of Cliffs. And down the back straightaway he goes. Again, keep your eye on the lap car. Oh, Dalton Stevens coming in hot. Trying to get that position away. Look at there, Edsel Miller in the 17 racing, lap car racing with the 10G of Marcus Thomas. And them lap cars are starting to cause a little bit of problems for these guys out front. See what goes on. Meanwhile, Dalton Stevens getting past the 17 car. Marcus Thomas about to run up on the 82 of Hannah, Joshua Hannah, that's right. Hannah now taking the spot back, except that he's a lap car at this point. Marcus Thomas says, no, I'm doing away with you. Nestrick getting way sideways. They are slow. Nestrick and the 63 car of David Burt running slow. Almost a wreck there between the leader and a lap car. Dalton Stevens getting up. Keep your eyes on these guys passing these lap cars, because it's going to get a little testy. Closer we get to the end, we've got 7 laps left to go. Or 8 laps, I guess. Oh, let's see. Thought the 09 of Cliffs was gone there. Marcus Thomas still holding on to that lead. It's Thomas, Mundy, Stevens, racing back here. I don't know what position it is with Courtney and Edwards and Mallory, but they have been racing hard the whole second half. Chip Graham getting way off the top side, off on the backside. Then he leaps back onto the racetrack. Meanwhile, he lost 2 positions. One to Kevin Ramey and another one to Raven Culp. Here comes the 5 of Chip Graham trying to get his spot back, but not going to work for him. Looks like we got 4 laps to go. 4 laps to go. Your leader is the 10G of Marcus Thomas. Coming out of turn 4 right now, coming down the front straightaway. That 10G, that is your leader. Martin Edwards and Taylor Courtney back here on the back straightaway battling for position. Two laps to go, 2 laps to go. Leader is just threading his way through the lap cars. White flag is out for the 10G of Marcus Thomas. Like Taylor Courtney has problems with the 15 car. All right, looking at him coming out of turn 4. Your winner, the 10G of Marcus Thomas. Second going to the 4 car of Austin Mundy. Third to the 99 car of Dalton Stevens. Fourth to the 3 car, I think, may have been the M1 of Kevin Ramey getting 4th. Raven Culp in 5th. Again, none of this is official until they get to the pay window. Your winner of the Firecracker 50 here at Devil's Bowl Speedway, the 10G of Marcus Thomas. Now, folks, give us just a minute here. We're going to get some things done. Couple of seconds, couple of minutes.
We're with our Firecracker 50 winner tonight here at Devil's Bowl Speedway, driver of the 10G, Marcus Thomas. 50 laps around the Devil's Bowl Speedway. You led it on lap 25. There was some bonus money for that. $1,500 to win. Not a bad payday. And you led you led quite a few of the laps tonight.
Yeah, I'm not sure when we actually took the lead. It was on.
I'm not sure either.
You're not sure either? Well, who's counting, right? As long as you lead the last one.
All I know is going to be about $2,000 up there at the pay window.
Oh, man, I know George's going to be happy about that. We've been struggling here lately, so a good payday is going to help us out on this next week. So, yeah, no, it was a good night. It was a little tight there at first. It's just a little bit of strategy to it. And I'm just glad we finally got this win knocked out of the way. We've been struggling here lately.
Tell us a little bit about 50 laps versus just 20 on a regular weekly show.
You just got to set the car up a little bit different. And, of course, the red there, halfway where you can add fuel, there's no way we can make 50 laps on just one tank. But so, I mean, you can kind of play a little strategy from one, to 25 laps and then from 25 on. You just got to be sure you got a good enough car to win there at the end. I didn't even think about that extra 500 halfway. But, no, we're blessed to get that and blessed to get the win. So just glad we're here.
And who are the sponsors who brought you to victory lane tonight in the Firecracker 50?
Mainly George and Paul Cook. Without them guys and Michael, man, this wouldn't be possible. But PCR Racing, KGM Trucking, the list goes on and on. I can't even think about it right now. Well, like you said, I'm thinking about that money we fixing to get.
That's Marcus Thomas, your Firecracker 50 winner in the sprint cars tonight here at Devil's Bowl Speedway. We're with our USRA factory stock feature winner tonight here at the Firecracker 50 at Devil's Bowl Speedway. Let's see, second, first over the last 3 races here. Not bad.
It's going pretty good.
So what have you done a little differently? I mean, are you eating some Wheaties in the morning? What's going on?
No, we had the new car blues the first few weeks, but we finally figured her out, and she's going now.
Well, it sure seems like she's going now, that's for sure. I mean, anything different in between this car and the 71M, your team car?
No, Cody Smith's in it. Tom's out right now. He's got to have a few surgeries, and and I knew with Cody in there, I said, man, that guy.
He was coming for you.
He's a wheel man, and I said I knew Tommy was here, and I said, well, I better get after it and get gone before they get up to me, and now we got lucky and drew the pole, or front row outside, and track.
You let them on.
Yeah, track was good, and we were able to bring it home.
And who are the sponsors who brought you to victory lane here at the Firecracker 50 at Devil's Bowl tonight?
First and foremost, McKinley Farms, Tommy and Shelley McKinley. They own the car. Robert Honeycutt, Honeycutt Sand and Gravel, him and Gladys, they're huge supporters for us. Daryl Canada's Racing Engines, top-notch motors. Anderson Roof and Tommy's Towing. I got to give a shout-out to Damon Hammond, man. He built an awesome race car. This race car is, it's phenomenal. Best car I've ever sat in. So shout-out to Wild Child Race Cars.
Well, congratulations on this good run.
Thank you, sir.
That's Jeff Jones, your USRA factory stock feature winner tonight here at Devil's Bowl Speedway. That does it for a great night of racing out here at Devil's Bowl Speedway at the Firecracker 50, second annual, as a matter of fact, second time we put it on. What a great race tonight. The 10G of Marcus Thomas, he led it on lap 25, and he led it again on lap 50. He led it all the way from 25 to 50 to bring home the top spot in the IMCA Race Saver Sprint Cars tonight. It was Jeff Jones in the 6M bringing it home in the USRA factory stocks. The 88 XXX of Clyde Dunn Jr. was your White Horse Tuning and Dyno USRA modified winner. And in the limited modifieds here tonight in the Everclear Auto Glass, it was Cody Smith who finished in the top spot here at Devil's Bowl Speedway at the Firecracker 50. We'll be back in action again next week with the weekly championship racing series here at Devil's Bowl Speedway.